So Asphalt Unite Legends just released a new car and the new update. And you guys might be asking what that new car is. So if we go to profile inbox, go over to what's new, you guys are going to see this race with Muniz 1. Join Frankie Muniz in the streets of New York. July 24th, 2024. So this was just released last night. Get behind the wheel of the Ford GT Frankie Edition and race through the streets of New York in our first race Muniz event. With 5 more events heading your way, complete them all to add a 2-star Ford GT Frankie Edition to your garage. Check our blog for more info and the next stops to Frankie store. So this is going to be 5 different maps, I'm assuming. And I'm not going to lie, the New York one sucks. I don't like the New York map specifically in this game just because of the turns and stuff. A lot of sharp corners and stuff, but here are some of the prizes you can get. 200k credits if you do the race 5 times. You get the upgraded parts, you get 4 upgraded parts if you drift 765 yards. You get Class C packs. You get 5 Super Class C packs. That's what I like to call them. If you do 18 seconds of nitrogen time and 360 super times, you get 150 tokens for shockwaves and nitro bottles. And then here's the car. It's an A-Class Ford GT. Not like this car wasn't already good. The Ford GT is an amazing car, with it being a B-Class, but they gave us an A-Class one, which I'm actually kind of shocked. So, in order to actually get 10 of the blueprints in the first stop, you have to do a challenge. We have to do 2 different challenges 5 times, for each to get a total of 10. Beat the race time 1 minute and 22 seconds, and then you have to do 8 stunts. And then and then you gotta beat the race time of 1 minute and 20, and then you gotta do 5 jumps, which isn't bad. I've already done 3 of the 5, but the thing is, I've ran out of tickets and I ran out of fuel, so I gotta wait a little bit. And I don't feel like spending my tokens because I'm trying to save them for something. I don't know what I would. But if we could actually go look at the car, if I can go find it, let's go to our garage. And let's look at the car. Let's just review it, because I want to, review this event. And I think you guys should try to unlock this car. But here it is. The Ford GT Frankie Edition. 2,743. For a basic S, that's not bad. That's actually not that bad. I mean, when you could look at it, like, most S-Class cars, or A-Class cars, I should say. Like, you look at the basic ones, like the Vulcan, the GTR, Nismo, the J50, the GTS, it's not a bad car. Like, the only other car that I think that people would actually want to try and grind in the A-Class is probably like the beginner cars, because that's what everybody wants. But if we go to B-Class, I believe that the other one... Yeah, look. So this is a major comparison for both the cars. I mean, you look at the regular 2017 Ford GT, no Frankie parts, no nothing, no custom livery, no custom specs, no nothing. Just a basic Ford GT. At a 1685 B-Class rank. Now, we go to A-Class. This thing's a monster, 2700, which I kind of like that, actually. It's got a top speed of 220 with acceleration of 70. Handling's good. And then it's got a pretty alright nitro duration, so I'm not mad about it. So yeah, that was just me reviewing, and then I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you guys a bunch of clips of me doing the race with just some commentary in the back, me talking about the car, and what to expect in the future for this car. So, here's that. Okay, with that being said, you guys are going to see me doing this race. I think I recorded it 6 different times. So you're going to see me doing the 6 different recordings of this race. And I think my fastest time on this track was about 1 minute and 17 and a half seconds, which in my opinion wasn't bad, but I could have probably done better. So in my opinion, I think that this car will be a great car for people who are just getting the game and who are going to try to, who have saved up the credits to upgrade this car, because this car will be very good. I think it handled really nice. This car was pretty fast in my opinion. Now, you guys are watching the commentary. 240 miles an hour for a basic, or well, I mean, this was just a fully maxed out 6-star car. I can't believe I crashed right there. So it's a 6-star car, 240 miles an hour, which was, it isn't bad. That's like maybe like basic for A class, and then, you know, S class just, you know, has like 300 miles an hour, but that's pretty cool. But in this scenario though, I think what I really hated about this race was coming like around 80 to 90% of it. Like, as you guys are watching this clip, this car like had, I guess like the turns weren't really the best, because like you had to make a lot of sharp turns. Like, see, crash right there. Yeah, the race was not fun. And what I also didn't enjoy was the amount of times I've crashed, because you don't get to reset your tokens, which I really don't like. Or not your tokens, I guess it's your tickets. You don't get to reset your tickets a lot, because of the fact being that you have a certain amount. This isn't like Asphalt 8 where you can just reset a race as much as you want and you won't be you won't have to pay a price for it. That being said though, you guys are gonna probably want to get this car, and you guys still have time to do it. Like, as I'm recording this video, you know, I think that this car is still on for its first day. If you guys are watching this video like within the few hours that this has come out, you guys can actually try and maybe, if you're lucky, to maybe get all 10. But I think the event goes on for another 5 days, so we're gonna probably have maybe like 25 days of rewards throughout this Frankie Muniz collab with the game, which I am even shocked that they even decided to do a Frankie Muniz collab and add a car, because when I was watching the video when they collabed on it, they had actually, it was a Ford Mustang GT, and I thought we were gonna get like a Super Mustang or something, like a B-class Mustang, which would have been real cool. Because I'm gonna link that video in the description if you guys want to go watch the collab trailer that the Asphalt channel actually made. And I actually kind of liked it. You know, it had a bunch of the he said like the green accent and the Sayant tan, you know, decal Ford Racing. They did all that. He was this dude's actually an F1 driver, so if you want to go look him up, go check him out, you can go do that. Another thing is side rewards. You know, 200,000 credits just by doing this 5 times. You got 150 tokens. And if you guys do want to refill your tokens and just keep doing it, I think it's around 143 tokens for 4 more tries. So if you have the tokens, just make sure you guys like have your tokens before you do this race. That's another thing. If you don't have enough like tokens, like at least like maybe like 400 some tokens, like you probably will not be guaranteed to maybe get this car, unless you really want to wait that long, or if you're playing this game on your phone or somewhere that has ads like your PC or something. I'd rather recommend that you do that. And if you don't, just do the pay to win option, and just, if you have credits saved, or not credits, excuse me, if you have tokens saved, make sure that your tokens have been saved, so that way you can keep refilling the fuel of this car and you can try to get the blueprints. Because I think that this car is pretty good, and this game is being very generous by giving us a somewhat okay car to unlock, because, you know, the last 2 Asphalt games that we've had, they have been pretty pay to win. And when I say pay to win, I mean that this game, you know, with all the things that they give, and I won't lie though, I won't lie, they've actually done a really good job of keeping things like under control. And I've actually been able to unlock a lot of cars throughout, you know, this game so far. That's another thing. So I don't know what I'll be doing next. But if you guys want it, you know, maybe I could do another video on that. So let me know down below. But yeah, this car, I really do like it. It's an A-Class Ford GT. I think it's going to be great for people who are just starting out, because they can unlock this car. You can use it for certain events. Maybe they'll do like a multiplayer. You can use it for multiplayer if you'd like. If you upgrade this car, it doesn't have like the best handling and the acceleration, but it's pretty good. I would recommend this car if you are trying to unlock it, even if you're trying to get another A-class car. For anybody, if you're a veteran at this game, if you're a newcomer, any player should try to unlock this car, as I think it's really good. I think it's really good. 2700 rank. That's probably like maybe, I wouldn't say it's basic A-class, but it's like upper A-class, you know? You started off at 2700. That's like pretty good. That's like maybe like, I think like the Ferrari, I know that the GTR Nismo is like probably like the lowest of low for A-class, so that's probably like a 4-star Nismo. That's basically this car in a nutshell. Which I think if you really would like to grind, you know, if you have the time to get this car, I'd go for it. I'd go for it and get this car, because this car is worth it. It will be worth it in the long run, and you're gonna be, and you'll thank yourself that you got this car. Okay, and one more thing I want to talk about before the end of this video is make sure that you guys are, if you have resources, make sure you guys get the resources like the A-class performance parts, and make sure you have a lot of credits to upgrade this car, because this is an A-class car, so it will be a little expensive to upgrade it. My theory is that I don't know the exact price of A-class cars, but it's probably up there, maybe like 1 million, 1.5 mil. It would be my assumed guess for this car, so make sure you guys have it. I do have a video on that, so if you want to go watch it, go watch it. And make sure that you guys like and subscribe. You know, I know this was a somewhat of a me talking for 8 minutes review video, but join the Discord. Please like and subscribe, guys, because this video was pretty fun. Comment your opinions on this car, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.